Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just That I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did just more of the same. Like, it's very interesting how this playthrough has not changed at all. It's like, alright. What did we do? Hunting log, leveling up, and job quests. Not even side quests anymore at this point. But I think it will change relatively soonish, because the next area, like the final couple of jobs I still have to get, are going to be 2 DPS jobs and 1 healing job. So the healing is going to be fine when queuing up, but the DPSs are going to be a little bit more of an issue. Hello, Abora. Ah, Lynn, your return pleases me. I feared I might miss the chance to bid you a proper farewell. Yes, we will be taking our leave from your realm. My mission is complete, and Tsubame's wounds have all but healed. Tradition dictates that we return to our elders to deliver tidings of our success. Redbeak's last words. I will not lie, at first they weighed heavily on my mind. But in the end I am a shinobi. I came to this land to perform a role, not out of curiosity or spite. Mayhap Master Gekkai still lives, mayhap not. It is no longer my concern. Karasu is dead, and with his passing, it is time to close the curtain on this chapter of our lives. Before I leave, I would ask one favor of you. There's a place I would visit before we depart your realm. I would go alone to gather my thoughts. Could you pray look after Tsubame while I am away? Her condition has much improved, but I would not take any chances. Thank you, Lynn. Hello. Your concern is most touching, but I'm quite fine, Lynn. In fact, it would seem that the injuries I suffered were not nearly as grave as they appeared on first glance. It would appear that Karasu meant more to fan the flames of Oboro's ire than to cause true harm. Speaking of Oboro, have you seen him about? It is not like him to disappear in the midst of our preparations for departure. Alone with his thoughts, you say? Where do you suppose he might have gone? Full Falls? Yeah. Makes sense. The place where the two of you practiced, yes. Yes? He always had a fondness for waterfalls. Yes, that is it. It must be. Lynn, Oboro is not himself of late. Perhaps I worry over much, but I could never forgive myself if something ill were to befall him. You will go look after him for me, will you? I seek not to change his heart. If his heart is truly made up. If his heart is truly made up. I wish only to know his true feelings, then I might support him in whatever humble way I can. Oboro. Oh, One Piece and your amazing villain laughs. Or just in general laughs. Laugh! Right. Time to fly, sugar. Damn, boy. He's thick. Ferry me over, please. So I need not fly all the way there. Because it's annoying. That's for sure. Bum, bum, bum. So many fates happening. What are you doing here, Lynn? I took you for a woman of your word. Tsubame sent you, didn't she? It looks like I was a fool for thinking I could fool two and know me so well. Ever since that day, this is the only place in the world where I can find a moment's respite from the turmoil that rages within me. And yet the instant the sound of the crashing waters fade from earshot, it all comes flooding back. You've proven yourself a true friend to us, and a worthy shinobi in your own right. Answer this for me, Lynn. For what? For whom do you wield your blade? For myself, for power, for those around me, for reasons I alone shall know. Yes, I know you're a woman of after my own heart, Lynn. Standing here just now, that is the answer I arrived at as well. I speak in earnest to you, Lynn. Our battle with Karasu, his dying words, they left me a changed man, and I can no longer deny what I've become. For so many years I questioned nothing. Tradition, custom, my mission. I was a shinobi, a blade, and a blade does not think. I shut off the doubts, the emotions that threatened to rise to the surface, and told myself this was true presence of mind. I lied to myself no longer. In confronting Karasu, I confronted myself. Looking upon Tsubame, lying battered and beaten like my countrymen so many years ago, I felt a single, all-consuming desire. To visit retribution upon those who wronged us, and to do so by my own hand. I have made my decision. I shall go and face the truth, for it is only in doing so that my heart will ever know true peace. I will go alone, and I will hear no more of it. You and Tsubame have sacrificed and suffered more than enough. The battle that awaits is mine, and mine alone. If it is Mr. Gekkai I find at the end of my journey, so be it. One or both of us will die. It matters not. Either way, my mind will be at rest. You have been a true friend and ally, Lin. Farewell. Oh, Tsubame is still here. Well, that was... I'm like, okay, the cutscene will end. Let's push the button and then, yeah. Oboro. There we go. I was close. I was definitely close. Forgive me, Lin. It was as if my legs moved on their own accord. It is just as I imagined. Oboro means to confront Mr. Gekkai, even if it costs him his life. He has made his decision, and I will not stand in his way. But neither will he stand in the way of mine. Wheresoever Oboro fights, I will fight beside him. If it's not much to ask, too much to ask. Pray lend me your strength. Lend your strength to us this final time, Lin. You have proven yourself a true shinobi, and your blade, unfettered by tradition or conviction, may just be what turns the tide in our favor. Oboro did not say where he was headed, but we already know, don't we? Karasu's last words. Candle keep key. Or Quay? Who fucking knows? Let us see what the guards there might tell us. To candle keep key. Ba ba bum bum bum. I also totally forgot that I still have this that I need to do. Any unusual happenings of late? Not as such, save for a small private vessel scheduled to dock tomorrow at the crack of dawn. Other than that, it's all pretty quiet around these parts, as it's wont to be. Funny thing though, you're not the first one to ask that question. A milkmaid, a fairly comely one at that, came by not minutes ago asking the very same question. Son of a bitch. Keep thinking I'd cutscenes end, but they won't. You're ruining my immersion. Is that so? The milkmaid is one of Oboro's favorite costumes. What? As you might suspect, he's one step ahead of us. If we could rendezvous with him somehow, it would give us the advantage in numbers, and yet the risk of exposing ourselves to our foe is too great. We should observe from the shadows until Mr. Gekkai reveals himself. I will take a position on the western shoreline. You take to the high ground, and keep watch from the promontory over there. That's a word. Between the two of us, that should cover the entire key. Right, now we get the freaking thing in. You're gonna see me fumble around with this a little bit more, but whatever, man. Destination! I also need to do the arm veil, which I think I will do with my scholar. Joy! That's gonna be fun. Healing and the arm veil is always an experience. Who goes there? Show yourself. I know a rat when I smell one. I've no idea who's talking. I trust that I'm speaking with the Guardian Empire's Chief of Espionage and Covert Operations. None other. Or none other, or whatever. But you can call me Master if you like, young one. For all time's sake. You're full of surprises these days, young one. The Oboro I knew would have been on the first ship back to Doma once Karasu caught his last call. You look sturdier than I remember, if a bit gaunt in the cheek. Were you getting enough rest? You always work just a bit too hard for your own good. All these years, it was you. You who taught me the way of the shinobi. You, who I loved as a father. Why, Master? Why? Why else? For our village, of course. I simply made a choice that any true shinobi would make. Don't tell me you require a history lesson. Oh, history. History lesson, young one. Since the time of your ancestors, the shinobi have served many masters. For many years I served Doma. Then, when the time was right, I chose a more powerful master. Fortunately for me and for our village, my services were in high demand. Have you ever wondered why, Oboro? Why, when the Doman rebellion was crushed by the Empire, was our village alone spared Gardamal's wrath? It was because of my actions. I protected us, where the entire nation of Doma could not. Protected? You betrayed us all! The people of Doma trusted us. Do you know how many Domans died that day? We swore our lives to protect them, and you sold them into slaughter. Do you feel nothing? Not even a twinge of remorse at the massacre you brought upon your countrymen? Countrymen? What is Doma to me, when weighed against the ancient and glorious history of my fellow shinobi? History is littered with the husks of fragile men who gave their worthless lives to bring glory to their betters. I hoped against hope that Karasu was wrong, that his story was not but the twisted lies of a sad fool. But no, I was the fool. Master, no, Gekkai, for you are no master of mine. In the name of the souls of the untold thousand whose blood is on your hands, I declare your life forfeit. Revenge, is it? Revenge for foot soldiers and peasants. Is that what this is all about? That's why you lingered here, like a festering boil after your allotted mission was complete? Forsaking your role for some selfish flight of fancy will not earn many friends back home, Oboro, nor here. The more time I spend in Garlemald, the more I realize that the Empire quite suits me. There's something to be said for a culture that values merciless strength above all. I've won over quite a few loyal subordinates. Poor little one, all your lofty words, and here you stand alone. You are alone because you are weak. He has no subordinates, this is true. This isn't an army after all. But Oboro has something you will never have. Comrades who believe in him and the ideals for which he fights. Tsubame, how did you... Not just me, Oboro. Lin, too, has come to fight at your side. Comrades, you would choose the company of a glorified sellsword over that of the master who made you what you are. Oh, how far my pupils have fallen. You are the one who has fallen, Gekkai. Len fights with a sense of honor and purpose that you have long forgotten. Pfft. Lin, I cannot begin to express my gratitude. My friends, my comrades, I am honored to fight at your side. Let us show this false master what true strength is. Nod. There we go. I actually really enjoy the freaking ninja storyline. The thing I'm thinking of is doing one of these. Now thinking about it, I guess I could technically just go and help with these buggers. And then I have two people helping me against the master. Cartoon! My Doton, no! Also, wow, Jesus. That's a pretty huge AoE for a freaking Rhyton. Yep. There we go. Gekai the Blind. I'm also go and hit him with one of these. Suiton. My god. I may get hit by that. I did get hit by that. Holy shit. I'm going to one of these. Behold true power. This technique, it cannot be. And thus we stand here, watching him do his technique. Oh my god! The lost forced mudra. Run! Jesus. That is not what I wanted to do, but that is definitely what happened. Crap. Ninjutsus, my friend, my friends are a fucking experience. There we go. Finally managed to use Wuton. And down he goes. Tsubame, Lin, thank you. It is through your beliefs in me that I was finally able to believe in myself. And Karasu, you are the hand in bringing this chapter to a close. You may be gone, but you are not forgotten. Oh, that almost sounds like a eulogy. It almost makes me wish I was actually dead. Karasu, you still live, but how? Well, when it comes to playing dead, I did learn from one of the best, you know. I see, but why vanish only to return? Oh, just an undelivered present. This is the fifth and final piece of Lin's traditional garb. Let it never be said that I don't complete my missions, even if it's just playing delivery boy. Oh, wait, Karasu. The elders who named you traitor to our village. They were simply blind to the truth, as was I. If I explain, they will surely see reason. Please, let us return home. Together. What's this now? Now that wasn't in the script. How soon we forget. Oboro, I was not the traitor. No, but I did follow him. That makes me just as much a traitor. At least in their eyes. Perhaps so. At the same time, you risk your life for what you believed in. We are not so different, you and I. The sentiment is most touching, but my answer remains no. The village was always a bit too cramped for me. I prefer to spread my wings on a grander stage. Blah, blah, blah. Words. The honorable deeds of my present do not erase the terrible crimes of my past. I was a spy and assassin. Quite a good one, I might add. And for all the blood the Gekkai has on his hands, mine are nearly as red. In the Elder's minds, you had one mission, Oboru. Why complicate the matter? Bring this back, and tell the others what they need to hear, or what they want to hear. The traitor Karasu Redbeak is no more. Slain at your hand. You will be welcomed as a hero, while my fate will be even grander. I will at long last be free. If that's how you would have it, Karasu, then so it shall be. But this I promise you. Slowly but surely our village will change. I will take what I've learned and build a village that honors all our fallen. A village you could be proud to call home. Just don't get too cocky now, or I'll have to come back and put you and your whole village in its place. I look forward to that day. Let us meet again on the battlefield and pit our ideals against each other as we did that day. Right. Gotta go back to the storehouse and get myself that final piece of gear. And then I am going to go and probably level up my Scholar and Summoner even more. Right. Hello. Yet another cutscene. It is strange then. All this time I believed I was instructing you in the way of the shinobi, and yet, now that all is done, I feel that I should be the one to call you teacher. Thanks to you, I finally achieved true clarity and presence of mind. My blade is stronger for it, and more important still, I now understand what I am truly fighting for. Body or mind, by any measure you are every bit my equal as a shinobi, save for one final technique which I will now impart to you, Kasatsu. Use it to rearrange the energies channeled into your body and unleash powerful ninjutsu techniques one after the next, but be warned. In your tongue it means quite literally life and death. Which one it means for you will depend entirely on your presence of mind. And with this I believe we have both satisfied the respective sides of our initial agreement. We will return to our village, which means I must bid you farewell. Though perhaps not this day, I would see my home change for the better and introduce new ways of thinking to complement the old. But before I can, there's much I still must learn about this land. And so I will go on ahead. I will report to our elders the success of Oboru's mission, and inform them that he will return as soon as he recuperates from the wounds he sustained in battle. With the soul crystal that Karasu gave us, no one will doubt the success of our mission. It is a flawless plan, if I do say so myself. Yes, how fortunate they were that I thought of it. Never change, Oboru, promise me that. And with that, Lin, it seems that it is I who will bid you farewell. You've been a true friend, and my heart awaits the day when we shall meet again. But you will return to give Oboru lessons from time to time, yes? I'm not convinced that his bows, yes, are as masterful as he seems to think. Quest complete. Level 15 ninja. The power to transcend. Kasatsu. So, what does Kasatsu do? Well, my friends, let me do a little bit of explaining. Kasatsu allows execution of a single ninjutsu without consumption of mudra charges. Also increases damage for the next ninjutsu action by 30%. Wait a second though. Yeah. So you basically use this and it's going to increase whichever ninjutsu you use by 30%. The damage output, so... That's pretty good! Let me go and open up the Koga Garb coffer, because this is going to be the stuff that I'm actually going to be wearing. Because, you know, item level 90. Also, my armor chest is full. I wonder why. Right? How could this happen? Ugh. What is in my armor chest that I don't care about? Thing is, I'm gonna need all of these, basically. That is the problem. I'm pretty dang close to being done with a lot of this, so... It's interesting how literally all of these things are useful in some kind of a manner. Balls. I'm gonna put you in there then, fuck it. Okay, I also have full gauntlets apparently. The aura. Wow. Aura. Right. And this is what it would look like if I were to wear the entire Koga set. But I will glamour over the... which I can't do right now, but I will glamour over the other thing. Let me go over to... Leminzer. And let me go and... glamour over that thing, and then buy some gear. That's... There we go. I will at some point look for a different glamour. But for the time being, I can kind of deal with it. But, however, we are going to need... where are they? I have the Giant's Call, or I can get item level... Is there item level 90 weapons? No, Giant's Call is like the best thing. Okay. Any high quality things? No. Bows. Bloody bows. Misery cords? Sure, I'll take these. Because they're of high quality! And they look pretty cool too. Right. And now I'm going to need some accessories. Question is, which ones do I need? Because I'm a dexterity class? So I could use these, basically. This is always kind of like a difficult one, I would say. Vitality, spell speed. Any other thing with dexterity on it? No. Right. Let's just go and get these ones in. They may not be of high quality, but that's fine. I honestly just have 100k. Fuck you. I need to go to a different server for this. Since I'm on Raiden right now, Raiden is a relatively new server, so the marketplace is... The marketplace is there, but there's a pretty big lack of items on the marketplace. And that has a result that stuff just becomes really expensive. Well, for instance, over here we have 7 of these, and they're of high quality, and they also cost less. Give me these. In the end, I don't really care too much about the money that I'm spending on these things, because this is gonna sound interesting, but I have the money to spare, so the money is kind of a non-issue for me at the moment. Apparently, losing your mind in Eureka has its benefits. Who would have expected that, huh? These things will be replaced eventually, but whatever, man. Right. Let's go and equip these. No. Like this. There we go. And now we are full, well, almost full level, item level 90. And we're gonna take a look though, because... No, it's all this. I see now. Right, and now we get to go... I think I already have casting gear, except for the weapon. Let me go and buy level 50... Oh wait, but I don't have... My god. The question is, should I stay over here? Should I stay or should I go? I think I'm gonna stay in Shiva for a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back, because I'm gonna go and level up my good old Scholar / Summoner up until, you know, level whatever they need. Also, why do I not have this equipped? What the fuck's wrong? Gonna be right back until I'm level 50. Okay, my friends, I am not level 50 yet. However, I did say earlier that since we still have this like little side quest happening to level up my Jesus Christ to level up my my Grand Company rank, it means that we have to go into the Arm Vale. So I may as well just go and talk to the person near the Arm Vale and get that going. And I can just go and heal through the Arm Vale, which is gonna, depending on the crew, is gonna be either fine or really not fine. We'll just have to see, I guess. However, if I'm lucky, I can get some pieces of gear from there. And I do like... I remember seeing one piece of gear where I was like, that could be very interesting for Lynn. I saw it like earlier in the week. When I was doing roulettes and suddenly I ended up in the Arm Vale. Alright, let me also go and extract my materia. Also forgot to change my freaking glamour again. Oh well. Hello. For a maelstrom, I presume? Yes, I suppose you should suffice. The Holy See is not wont to besiege assistance from foreign armies, but the task before us is a daunting one, and our knights are occupied with matters of greater import. Mayhap you have already heard rumors of the Arm Vale. Many a miner has been lured into its cavernous recesses by promise of vast fortunes to find only death, and doubly so. If the noxious fumes don't get them, the carnivorous fronts that lurk are happy to oblige. While there is little we can do about the former, dispatching the latter would go in sparing the lives of unfortunate treasure seekers. So it is that we turn to you. Right. I am going to actually keep this in. We're going to do the Arm Vale again. This time, however, we're going to be healing. Which is going to be, interesting. We'll just see how it goes, I guess. I do have stuff like Etherflow and like Lustrate, which is pretty dang nice. So that should... that should help quite a lot. But that, of course, totally depends on the people with whom I'm gonna do this. I guess I technically could have checked the free company and invited one of my friends to do this with me, but well. Doing it with random people isn't that bad, right? Especially people who hopefully know how this dungeon works. Alright, I'm going to give you one of these. Hey, nice. Catalyze. Awesome. Flippin' awesome. Okay, honestly, we have just made it past the most difficult part of this dungeon. And that's not a joke. That first part is the first part and then this boss. In my opinion, these are like the two parts in this dungeon that are actually nasty. Ba-ba-da-ba. Right, let me go and do one of these, because we're gonna get hit with Gold Lung. Which is a debuff that definitely like starts... Like, especially when you have two stacks of it, it really starts to do a lot of bad. We're going to give him one of these two. And time to eat a fruit. Ba-ba-da-ba. 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 Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, this person over here, our bard, Jesus Christ. Have you mayhaps seen the damage happening upon that person? That is the power of this freaking debuff. Holy shit! Eat a fruit, god. Oh god. They survived though. Which is all that matters in the end. Oh yay, the ugly freaking pop helm is what we get. Joy. Right. Gotta destroy the fruits. Destroy the fruits and the children too! Da-dum. Da-dum. So now you actually get to see what it's like being a healer. Kind of. May also go and put... Oopsie. A rescue on its spot. Did these look any good? No, they're kind of the standard thing. I don't have the marble seedling yet. Which is an interesting little thing, because I usually already have it. Let's go and give you a shield. I'm also going to give you that regen. Another shield and maybe a physic. There we go. Time to deal with the coin counter. Also, once you have ether flow, you usually won't have issues with MP anymore. As a scholar. Since Etherflow already gives you 2000 SP, yeah, sure, what the fuck, MP, in combination with giving you 3 heals, which is like the equivalent of, I would say like Cure 2 for instance. That is some really nice freaking stuff. If you're wondering, I will be playing basically like every single job. Like once I do a lot of the level 50 jobs, level 50 level 50 dungeons, I'm gonna like start juggling around with my jobs a little bit more. I'm going as ether flow. Hey, look, the arm cuirass. Am I seriously gonna like not get anything? Because that would be kind of sad. Because this is gear that I actually want to get. We're gonna give you a shield. I'm gonna get that chest. Because I want the gear. I also actually really like this autumn jacket. Like from all the jacket types, this is definitely my favorite. I'm also going to run, because, you know, I'm a healer. I'm supposed to keep up with the tank. cool, a bow. If I'm lucky, I can get anything interesting from the final boss. I already got the arm jacket, which I already like a decent amount. Although I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna wear it for any of my glamours. The thing is, the handy thing about a lot of the AR things is that's like Disciple of War gear. It's like, alright, anybody can wear it. Or well, you know, any Disciple of War thing can wear it. Ba, ba. Still don't 100% know how burrs work. Because it's not a dot. I think it just increases the potency of burr burrows. I also gonna need a fruit. Because I usually remove these buffs at like 2 stacks anyway. I also go and get my fairy to go and do some stuff. I'd also suggest watching out that you don't get slapped by the boss, because the fine probe is a... do be a cleave. That's another burr burrows. Yeah, definitely. The more bursts you have, the more damage that does. There we go. Level 50. Let's see. Leg guards. Which are a little bit too much. Fuck. Well, you know, that's seals, I guess. Got commendations, though. That's nice. Alright. So, I got myself the Morble seedling. And I also got the thing that I actually was interested in. The Arm Smalls. Wow, yeah. Yeah, this works. This is pretty good. I appreciate this. Well, you can't really see it, but... yeah, this could really work. And it's Disciple of Magic, so once again, any magic class can have that, which is awesome. All these things I don't care about. And then the arm jacket, as you can see, like this is a design you see a lot, but in my opinion, this is like the best one. It's just so clean. I cannot call it anything else but just clean, and I love it. Right, there's also the blue, which doesn't feel like that good. But those are from a different thing anyway. I really need to go and put some stuff in my glamour chest and in my armory chest. Or just in my armory. Which I think I'll do off camera after I finish this quest. Alright. Welcome to Olympus Element. What the fuck? Right. This is for Beast Wipe, I think. Right. Hello. I had no doubts that you would triumph, Sergeant, but the swiftness and surety with which you have done so is impressive indeed. As head of the Foreign Levy, I dare say I've never been prouder of an adventure under my command. Rest assured that your deeds have been conveyed to the powers that be, I look forward to the day when I can congratulate you on a well-deserved promotion. TLC swallows all. So what's this other thing you have? They came from the deep. Right, hello. A promotion, please. Whoa! Second Storm Lieutenant. If you wish to shift your allegiance, blah 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 blah. Oh, I see. So oh, you also need to have this to be able to purchase a thing. Yes. Let me see what I can get rid of. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I don't care about the arm leg guards either. They're a little bit too crazy. These things don't really matter too much either. At least I think so. Like, whatever, man. Bow of owls. I can just imagine one very specific person going insane by the idea of a bow of owls. Okay. Now, can I promote myself again? Or what the hell is this? No further ranks available to me. Hold up. Aha, I see now. Okay. Right. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Disa. I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. And next episode, I'm gonna go... well, I think I'm first off camera gonna go and see what I can put in my glamour chest. And then... like, what I can just in general store or get rid of. And then we're gonna go and do the... good old freaking 2 job quests that we have unlocked. And then we can go and begin in Gridania. Oh my god. Goodbye.